Welcome back to the channel, you guys. If it's your first time here, my name is Robin, and on this channel we do tech videos, food related videos, and vlogs as well. But for this particular video, we're going to be talking about tech. So if you start streaming out kind of like me, we just started, we were trying to look for everything that we wanted. You know, there's a mic, setup, monitors, if you want to do dual monitors. But a very important thing to have when you have a stream, or so I've been told, is audio. If your audio kind of sucks, it's gonna make the stream kind of horrible, aside from the content and your personality. If you have bad audio and good gameplay, it's still bad luck. So probably the reason you clicked on this video is to figure out which is more worth it. Well, it depends on your budget. So if you're starting off and you don't want to spend any more than $50 on your mic setup, a good mic to look at would be the Neewer NW-800, which is something that we have right here. So I don't have the box for it anymore because I bought this about 2-3 years ago. So it comes with the mic itself, a shock mount, which is pretty good for its value, and then this little foam screen that you could put on there, as well as the XLR out cable that goes into the PC. However, when you're buying a budget mic like this, you need something that powers it. So in addition to purchasing the mic itself, you're gonna also need a desk mount for the mic, which is this one right here. You don't have to use this specific one. This is by Samsung. And then also a phantom power source. The one I bought at the time, the InnoGear IG-101. I don't know if it's available anymore, but I'm gonna go ahead and link in the description this setup right here, the budget setup. This video is going to show you guys how it sounds, if it's to your guys' liking, and also if you're using a program like this, like what I'm using, Streamlabs OBS, there are built-in filters that you could possibly use to make the budget mic sound not so budget. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. And then also, you guys, if you're looking for, you have a little bit bigger budget, but you don't want to go, over $300 for a mic setup. Shure kind of came out with a new mic. So the second mic in this review, guys, is going to be the Shure MV7. Not only does it have a USB output, but also you could use it with the XLR output as well. So we have the NW-800 from Neewer, which is a condenser mic. And then we have the Shure MV7, which is a dynamic microphone, if I understand that correctly. So you guys, we're going to go ahead and hop into this comparison. I'm going to probably blur out the screen so you don't exactly see which mic I'm talking into. Both of these mics are going to be within the same distance away from my mouth, so it's a fair comparison. The only difference being is that this one's already set up on this boom arm as opposed to being on here. So let's go ahead and get started on this video. Hope it helps you guys out, and hope that you enjoy the video comparison. So before we get started, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you already haven't, and let's get started. Mic test number 1. Box fan is on. There are no filters on here whatsoever. No filters on here whatsoever. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. The swan dive was far short of perfect. This is mic test number 2. The box fan is on. There are no filters whatsoever on. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. The swan dive was far short of perfect. Mic number 1. The box fan is on. There are 4 filters on this. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. The swan dive was far short of perfect. Mic number 1, 4 filters. The box fan is on. This is mic number 2 with 4 filters on. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. The swan dive was far short of perfect. Mic number 2. This is the MV7 test with the OBS filters. We have noise suppression, gain of 1.9, noise gate, and limiter. This is a test with the Neewer NW-800 with noise suppression on, gain of 1.9, noise gate, and limiter. No other equalizers, no software, just the filters found on OBS. So were you able to tell the difference? Well, if your guess for mic number 1 was the MV7, you're correct. Mic number 2 this entire time was the Neewer NW-800. So did you pass the test? Were you able to tell which one was which? If you did, you got a pretty good ear. Was there really that much of a audio difference in your opinion? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, so this next test, you guys, is going to be the background noise test to see if you guys could hear anything in the background. So I will be having the box fan in our room going on, as well as Jazz, who is about arm's length away from me. So we could see if you guys could pick her up on volume or not. All right, so this is mic number 1 with no filters on Streamlabs OBS, just the regular mic gain. So Jazz, go ahead and talk from a distance.
The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. The swan dive was far short of perfect.
All right, so that was a test with mic number 1 with Jazz at a distance, no filters whatsoever. This is mic test number 2 with no filters on, no filters whatsoever from OBS. Testing for background noise. There is a box fan on and Jazz is to my left, about arm's length away from me. Jazz, go ahead and recite your sentence.
The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. The swan dive was far short of perfect.
So that concludes the test for mic number 2. No filters whatsoever. Mic number 2. So this is the background noise check for Jazz with the filters on for mic number 1. Mic number 1. Go ahead, Jazz. The box fan is on. I don't know why Jazz is laughing at that part. You guys, according to the audio meters, you didn't hear Jazz at all. So that was mic test number 1 with the fan on. Jazz is arm's length away from me over to my left. That concludes mic test number 1, background sound check. This is mic number 2, background check. This mic check has the 4 filters from OBS. We're checking for surround sound. Jazz will be demoing to see if you guys could hear her. So we have the 4 filters on mic number 2. Go ahead, Jazz, see if we can hear you from over there.
Fish twisted on the bent. Swan dive was far short.
All right. So that test was conducted just so you guys know that if you do happen to have background noises while you're streaming, while you're recording. So in this room, it's not that great soundproofing. We have a box fan over to my left. For this test, I also had Jazz at arm's length away from me to my left, saying a couple of the phrases that I was saying for the previous test to see if you guys could hear her. So hopefully that helped you guys out in making a decision. All right, you guys, hope you liked that video. Hope you liked the comparison and that it actually helped you out. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What would I recommend? It depends on your budget. Are you looking for something less than $50 and is good enough? You guys heard in the comparison, it sounds pretty good, in my opinion. But if you really want to upgrade that quality, but you don't want to break the bank, you want something that's plug and play, comes with its own software to help that sound become a little bit better, you guys, I would go ahead with the Shure MV7. It's a really good mic. This is the one I'm currently using, especially in our stream. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you guys want a more in-depth video-ish about MV7, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys have any questions about the setup, also let me know. Everything that is discussed in this video will be linked in the description below. So the boom arm, the mics, the budget mic is going to be in there too. Of course, you could always get like additional third-party equalizers and, you know, mess with that. I'm not a professional with audio whatsoever. So for the Neewer NW-800, I'm pretty sure there's a way you could tweak it even better. I don't know how to do that. All I have it is the mic stand, you know, right here with the phantom power on for the NW-800 here. So it's literally just plugged straight in to the PC, as well as this one too, the Shure MV7. I just have the USB wired straight to the PC. So that's that setup. Hopefully you guys find this video somewhat informative. Hopefully it helps you out. Like I said, I know the pattern is different on these two mics, so it's not exactly a fair comparison, but it's just showing you guys what the difference is between the NW-800, how it sounds, if you are interested in purchasing it, as well as the Shure MV7 and how it sounds, what features it has, and if that's something you guys would like. So if you made it this far into this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you already haven't, for more, you know, content like this. We do kind of like half and half vlogs and tech every once in a while. And yeah, comment down below what you guys think. Did you guys get tripped up with which mic was which in the blind test? Let me know. Maybe it's just that good. You don't have to worry about it. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.